Welcome to Buddhism Insights, a channel that shares stories of inspiration and healing. Today, let's listen to the Buddha's teachings on forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness is not easy for us. Living without hatred is difficult for everyone, but you can do it after following these words. No matter how well you do, there will always be people who are not satisfied with you. Why not go your own way and ignore what others say? Being a human being does not require you to measure every little thing. You should also not care too much about other people's mistakes, because if you do, you'll be bound by jealousy and envy. Life's paths are different, and everyone has their own trajectory. No one's life is the same, so stop worrying about what others think of you. Take things lightly, let go of things, overlook other people's mistakes, forgive others, that is to treat yourself kindly, free your soul, and live a happy day. If you wish to spend the rest of your life happily, joyfully, and carefreely, you should be compassionate, joyful, and forgiving towards all the mistakes of others. Each person must bear their own karma. If they speak ill of you, they will suffer the consequences. Just live a kind life. Don't be angry or resentful. The Buddha's teachings on forgiveness say that in life, when things don't go as you wish, don't be dissatisfied and resentful, and don't hesitate. You have to face both good and bad. Living too peacefully is very boring. Do you know why you can forgive? It's because you gradually become stronger, so strong that you can heal yourself from the wounds you've suffered, so strong that you can let go of those who have hurt you. 2. Nothing in this world is perfect. Nothing is perfect in this world, and there is no perfect person. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't be stubborn about everything. Try to be tolerant of shortcomings. Each of us must have made mistakes. Life is not perfect, and there is beauty in shortcomings. We only live once. The rest of our lives are very expensive. Please don't waste time and effort on bad things, and don't get caught up. In life, there is no need to be perfect, no need to be perfect, no need to enjoy all pleasures, no need to do everything in moderation. This is a kind of tolerance for others, and it is also a delay for yourself. On the road ahead of life, we must understand that not every story has a happy ending, and not everyone can be as good as when we first met. There are always some people and some things that you have to face. You have to get used to sudden breakups without saying goodbye. Don't be angry because of the other person's mistakes. After all, sometimes the other person has forgotten, and you are still suffering, tormenting yourself. Why do you have to make yourself suffer like that? No one is perfect. If you feel you can't accept each other's shortcomings, can't get along, then why not free each other? 3. Cherish your life. The rest of your life is precious. Do good things for life and cherish it. When you encounter a difficult problem, you will get angry blindly. This will not solve the problem at all, but only make things worse. For example, there is a pile of manure on the road. Passersby see it and avoid it. The farmer takes it home to fertilize his plants and make them grow well. How we perceive things determines how our lives will turn out. You live too tired because you let too many things affect your emotions. You live too miserable because you are too stubborn in pursuing your goals and forget the simple happiness around you. You are living an uncomfortable life because you live too seriously. You take fame, profit, shame, and glory too seriously. You live in confusion because there are too many things to let go of, always greedy and unwilling to give up, unable to clearly determine the direction of your life. It takes years to warm a heart, but only a moment to cool it or destroy a life. Be careful. Don't worry about the present, and don't worry too much about the future. No experience in life is useless, so let's just keep going. And the sky will definitely shine. When you are in a good mood, your vision will be broader. The sun will shine brightly. If you are in a bad mood, you will not be at peace. Your emotions will be gloomy, and your happiness will be far away. After all, mood is not the whole of life, but it can control the whole of life. 4. Complain less to be happier. In life, complain less. Be more tolerant and understanding. Don't get angry because of other people's mistakes. That is truly a liberation for yourself. If you use other people's mistakes to make yourself feel bad, you will lose more than you gain. Life is short. Don't punish yourself for other people's mistakes. Don't doubt your own life. Don't compare your happiness with other people's happiness. Complain about your own life and be jealous of other people's happiness. Complaining is the most useless thing that wastes energy and makes things worse. If you waste too much and are surrounded by negative energy for a long time, you will lose confidence and vitality. Your life will be affected. It is human nature to hope to avoid disappointment, pain, and sorrow, and live a happy life forever. If something goes wrong, people will start to get upset and complain if you are too attached to a certain situation or event. Overly obsessed with the positive emotions that come with it, and try to resist the negative experience, you will fall into disappointment. Just like riding an emotional roller coaster, you will only make yourself miserable. Life is a passerby, coming and going in a hurry. On this road of life, fame and wealth are all vanity, need to be taken lightly. Those who can live with a smile are truly intelligent people. 5. Forgiving others is treating yourself well. Buddha taught that forgiveness is only by letting go of everything and freeing yourself. You can live freely. Let go of other people's mistakes and free your own heart. Life is short. Leaving a path for others is leaving a path for yourself. Blame yourself with responsibility. Forgive others with a forgiving heart. Forgiveness is a virtue, a practice, a wisdom, and an art. If you learn to forgive, you can give others relief, and you can give yourself peace. When someone makes a mistake, it is not easy to forgive them. Some people, after being hurt, swear, "I will never forgive him again in this life." However, you should remember that no one in this world is perfect. When you can let go, you must know how to let go immediately. With a big heart, you can really forgive everything. With those who have hurt us, we often grit our teeth and demand that they pay the price. But one day, you will suddenly realize that you no longer hate them. At this time, you will understand in your heart that time can really dilute everything. In life, forgiveness can work miracles. Forgiveness can restore emotional losses. Forgiveness is like a torch that can light the path paved by anxiety, resentment, and revenge. Forgiving others is also a kind of influence, encouragement, enlightenment, and guidance for oneself, which can urge people to abandon evil and do good, and help those who have lost their way to the right path. Forgiving others not only makes others feel relieved and happy, but also makes us happy. Only by treating others with generosity, gentleness, tolerance, and kindness can we make ourselves happy. Forgiveness is a noble quality, an extraordinary endurance, and a superhuman state that can make the human soul mature, the spirit uplifted, and the heart rich. 6. The relationship between forgiveness and Buddhism. From the perspective of Buddhist psychology, tolerance and forgiveness are one of the connotations of compassion. Without compassion, tolerance, and empathy, it is difficult to forgive the evil deeds of others. On the contrary, it will harm oneself. Cause and effect spare no one. The Buddha taught how to forgive without directly talking about forgiveness, but explained forgiveness through concepts such as no anger, forbearance, no evil. The word patience in the 6 paramitas of Buddhism, 6 types of meritorious practice to attain liberation, contains the ambiguity of tolerance and forgiveness. Patience does not cling to appearances, wants to eliminate anger, arrogance, pride, and greed. Moreover, it also aims to cultivate compassion and equanimity. No anger means that when being treated unfairly by others, one should not be angry, implying compassion and forgiveness, not being affected by hatred, will increase the mind of compassion and boundless sacred love. Therefore, those who practice Buddhism must have a mind of compassion worthy of Amitabha Buddha, because Amitabha Buddha is compassionate and generous to all sentient beings in the 10 directions. If Amitabha Buddha does not forgive all sentient beings, then you're not qualified to be reborn in the Western Pure Land, right?